here when it's muddy. Yeah, you don't get in here when it's muddy.
And it's always muddy.
This is no bueno. How about a couple 72 Chevys?
That's awesome.
Yeah. How about trailer house? Trailer houses? All-American Pacer. Oh, he's got it drug out. Awesome. It'd be a little hard to keep the wheels straight. Good thing we got some help. So that's the one we're taking.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome. Another 72 Chevy cab. Place to turn around here.
That is bad. That is
Is
bad.
that the little Toyota?
That's either a Toyota or a Datsun. Either way, it's bitching.
Yeah, it's a Datsun 210.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You're bending it. Oh, you are bending it.
So I'm here with Bill. So all these old cars up here are Bill's. And, you know, if you're really nice, some of them are for sale. But if he catches you stealing license plates, your ass is going to be in the Kane County clink. But anyway, I traded him out of this old truck. Check this thing out. So my cousin Paul, he was the owner of it at one time. I guess that's where the steering box went. So we're missing the steering box. But yeah, look at this thing. The Travelette. And it's a clean old truck. It's in really good shape. Can't wait to do something with this old girl.
The motor still turns over.
It probably runs.
I'll bet it'll fire right up. If you pour some gas in it, I'm sure it'll probably light.
So yeah, she's pretty straight. No dents. The bed's a little rusty. So the back of the bed, the side of the bed, I think they had a camper in it or something. But when we put a floor in it, yeah, it won't be a big deal. But look at that bumper. You just can't make that stuff up. That is sexual. Last registered 1978. Let's get her loaded up. Yeah, Widowmakers. Looks like we need a little WD on them hinges.
Yeah,
I'll pull that down and get them down. What are we, 2 out of 3?
we're 3 out of 3. She's
Oh
going
yeah.
up.
So the question's that one.
It's gonna air. It's gonna
Yeah, well,
come right up.
That's cheating. They got tubes in them. Yeah, they got tubes in them, Paul.
Yeah, it's gonna air right up.
I could see the air going into that one through those cracks.
You brought a tow truck for no reason. If this had steering, you could have drove her home.
I should have just went and got the box at your house.
Yeah.
Dude, look, it's got a spare.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we'll just drive it. I ran to Utah. I picked up an International truck that I traded for a while back. Let me flip this around. This is a 1974, it's called a Travelette, 2-wheel drive, 4-door truck. short bed. Okay. I didn't really know much about the truck, and as I loaded it up, more people told me about the truck, and I got a pretty good education by the time I got out of town with it. And then I dug through it last night and found a few very interesting things. So the truck was always white up on top, and it was green on the bottom. And it's kind of hard to see, but on the driver's door, it actually has a U.S. Forest Service mark in the door. Well, these trucks were, sold to the government quite a bit back in the day. It actually has a 345 International engine. But when I got looking around the inside, I confirmed that it was parked, and the truck is super, super clean. You can see there's no wear on anything. The paint isn't even wore off here. Everything's intact. It's just been sitting for a long time. Got a really cool international emblem. Then I cleaned the odometer off. So 5,772 actual miles. It's 237, which means that was 1977 tire. So those snow tires were put on in 77. So there was a guy in our hometown, his name was John Crofts. And I remember this guy because he lived next to the church in town. And it turns out he owned the truck after the Forest Service owned it. And he sold it, and the truck was probably never driven again. It was put in a yard, and it was just left. And it's really clean underneath. It's got a little bit of mud where it's been on a dirt road. But I think we're going to try to preserve it and put it back to its original survivor state. We'll do a preservation on it. All the doors on it fit perfect. And I'll show you this rear bumper. It has this big old hitch welded on it, but it is a pristine original iron bumper. Like, there is just not even a dent in it anywhere. And then so that matches the inspection sticker on the windshield. So the exhaust is original. It's actually solid. It just has like road grime on it. She wants this truck. She's like, there's something new in the yard. I want to smell it. So anyway, stay tuned on this little project, and we'll post some things as we find them. We're going to go through the interior on the truck and salvage some things out of it. Hopefully we find some old money in it. But it's clear full of tear tops from old pop cans, so that definitely tells me it's been sitting a while.